Welcome to Cooking is Fun. We're going to do liver pate. I know. Don't get your panties in an uproar. It's very good. A lot of people don't like liver, but it's good. So what I've did already, if I've used a high-sided saute pan, I'm turning it on high, medium high, and then I have put 2 fillets of anchovies. I've put 2 tablespoons of capers, and I've put 2 garlic cloves in there. Now what I want to do is I want to saute this until the anchovies disappear into the oil, because that's what will happen to anchovies. And you only use anchovies. Another thing, don't stick your nose up at anchovies either. When they're mixed in something like this, we're just using them for the salt flavor and stuff like that. So let's not get too upset about it. I don't like anchovies myself, straight up. But when I mix them in stuff, they don't taste that bad because you're using the anchovies for the saltiness and the flavor that they give. But it's not just anchovies. Now I'm going to take my chicken livers. I got a pound of them. And I'm going to dump them in. Now, you only want to cook this until the chicken liver is about half to 3/4 done, because we got to add some wine to it yet. We got to cook the wine out of it. We got to cook the wine down so we have the flavor of the wine, and most of the alcohol cooks out. Now, I do want to tell you this: not all the alcohol will cook out, but enough of it will to where you can give it to children. It's not going to hurt a bit. It doesn't cook all the alcohol out, but it cooks enough out to where it isn't going to hurt anything. So I'm going to go ahead and stir my liver here. Let everything get cooking in. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to add our wine after all this. Then we're going to let it cook down. Then we're going to food process it. And we will have our liver pate. Now I'm going to walk over and get my food processor. And I'm going to set it on the table there so that when I'm ready, I can just go ahead and do what I got to do with it. So we got to give this time to cook, brown up. So I'm going to go over here and get my food processor now. I might just hook it up over here on the stove. That way we don't have to move the camera around as much. I got an outlet over here I can use. Now my hot mitts don't like to stay where they're at. Yeah, I encountered this pate at Frankenmuth. They make some excellent pate. I'm as close to theirs as I think I'm going to get without asking for their recipe, and I'm not going to ask for their recipe. I think I'm as close as I'm going to get to how they do it. And I'm taking all that, because you don't need that. You just need your blade in there, because you're going to puree it anyway, so it don't matter. Everything's going to get pureed together. Okay, let this cook a little more. I'm going to go over the table and I'm going to get my wine ready. So when I'm ready, I can go ahead. And you're just using a white wine. It doesn't matter. You just, whoop, I got to get my, where's my, there it is. You're just using a white wine. I guess I don't know how to use my cork thing, do I? There we go. Now let me mix my chicken livers. Yeah, I know liver's not everybody's best friend, but I enjoy it. I don't think I did when I was a kid, but as I got to be an adult, I liked it. My dad liked it. So now, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to take my wine, I'm going to dump it in. Now I'm going to turn the heat up a little more because we want that to reduce. Let me take my cork off this. Oh, there's no sense of saving it. I might as well just add the rest of it. It ain't much. That way I don't have this bottle laying around. So now, all we do is we sit here until it reduces. Once it reduces, throw it in the processor and we're there. Yeah, cooking is something I did for a long time. I've worked in restaurants from the time I was about 14 or so until about 23, and then I got out of it and went into a different line of business and got laid off after 10 years from my job and collected a little unemployment, and then decided, well, heck, I'm gonna go ahead and get back into the food industry. So I did, got a restaurant job. I'm not supposed to tell you the name of the restaurant. The owner don't want me to. So, but it's going to take a minute for this to reduce down. So, once that reduces, I'm going to take a short break, reduce this, and then once this gets reduced, I'll be back on.